today we're gonna be talking about the MPC 3000. Now, the reason why I'm making this video today is because I get the question asked 100 million times about the MPC 3000. I get a question on Facebook, I get the question on Instagram, I get the question everywhere on the comments below. I get the question asked everywhere about the MPC 3000. Now, I know that a lot of people appreciate the videos that I do and they hear me talk highly about the MPC 3000, but in today's video, I'm gonna let you know what machine. Let me get my MPC 3000. It's right on the rack. Right here, it seems like a heavy machine compared to a lot of these newer machines. It is a heavy machine compared to a lot of new machines like the MPC X. But that's not what this video is all about. I have a video on comparing this to the MPC X, so check that out. I'm gonna leave the link below. What this video is all about is to answer the question, should you get an MPC 3000? Should you get an MPC 3000? And the question and the answer to that question is no. You should get a machine that works for you. Get a machine that works for you. If you're new producers coming up, if you're new in the game, you're getting in the game, do not buy any old equipment. Do not, because I mean, you got to understand, if you're an old head and you're coming from this, we already know the headaches that these older machines can give you. Just to start it off, 90% of these MPCs that you would buy, these older MPCs, would come with a floppy disk. I know a lot of you guys don't even know what a floppy disk is. A floppy disk where before you was born. Now, I come from the era where I was using floppy disks before anything. I was happy enough when they came out with zip disks. I was so happy when I was able to use my SCSI zip drive, my external SCSI zip drive. Now we have the luxury of having to upgrade to, hope you could see that. That's a CF drive, which is a compact flash drive. Now we have the luxury of having it internally, but back then we just had to, you know, connect this stuff externally. And if you don't come from all that hustle, if you're not an old head that come from all that hustle, that came from, you know, the MPC 60 to, you know, to the MPC, I would say 2000 XL, because you were still getting a lot of headaches with the 2000 XL. Upgrade this, upgrade that. Starting off with upgrading memories and stuff like that, like the RAM, and do this and do that. If you want to avoid all that headache, just go with a newer MPC. Go with an MPC X, go with an MPC Live. If you can't afford it, go with an MPC Touch. The newer MPCs that's out right now, they're very affordable. You know, you're gonna be ready to go out the box. When you come to this, it's not gonna be ready out the box. And it's a lot of stuff that requires, yes, I know that you probably look up to, you know, a lot of the producers on YouTube, like including myself, using these machines, but it's a lot goes into this, you know, like just to give you an example, this has 8 outputs. You have to run this into an interface with at least, you know, 16 inputs interface, because you got to remember you have your stereo, that's 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. If you have another machine that's MIDI, you have extra inputs for that. But you're gonna need a, you know, you can't even use you know, a 2-channel interface and say that you're gonna run this and get the quality that you think you're gonna get. You're not gonna get that unless you use your outputs, your analog outputs. Now on the newer MPC, all that stuff is with the touch of one button. You could have all your separate tracks in the touch of one button. One button, and you have all the stuff that goes to your DAW, all the separate tracks that would go to your DAW so you can mix in your DAW. You don't have that luxury when it comes to this MPC or any old MPC. So to answer that question that I get asked 100 millions of times, unless you're ready for that headache, do not buy an old MPC. Stick with the newer stuff, especially if you are upcoming and you're just starting to produce. Don't get caught up in looking at all these YouTube channels and YouTube videos and Instagram videos and see these guys making great beats, and but you don't know what comes in the back end of that. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of learning curve compared to getting a new machine. Getting a new machine, all you have to do is learn the machine, and that's about it. With this, you gotta learn the machine and then learn how to do stuff with the machine, like routing your interface, like knowing how to go about sending these outputs. Each output is gonna give you a headache. Unless you're ready for the headache, be my guest. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this was informative enough for you guys. It's your man DJ Roxy from Roxy Entertainment logging out to answer the question, should you get an MPC 3000 and you're a new producer coming up, you just starting, you're getting into producing? Nope. Get an MPC X, get an MPC Touch, get whatever MPC is new out there. Even the MPC software, it's a great way to start a small keyboard or whatever the case you want to do. So, it's my phone ringing. Like I said, man, this is uncut. So, I'm gonna answer this and I'll catch you guys on the next video. It's your man DJ Roxy. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, it's the perfect time to hit that subscribe button. Until next time.